Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a beauty secrets video. I hate the term beauty secrets. I just think it sounds so stupid, but for more or less, this is a beauty secrets video. So these are, products and things that I do that maybe haven't been highlighted on my channel, and they're things that I wish someone had told me about sooner because I feel like they really helped me with problems that I was having or problems that I do have. Like just that type of thing. I just wanted to kind of switch up the content, start a conversation with you guys. I just feel like I want to do other videos for you guys that aren't like tutorials and reviews and like color cosmetic based. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So I want to start with a toothpaste that I've been using for so long, and this is genuinely the toothpaste that keeps my teeth super white. Obviously I use white strips occasionally, but I try to use white strips only once a year. So generally speaking, I know I always get them for like a stocking stuffer or just like a little Christmas present from my dad. So I'll almost always get Crest white strips for Christmas, and I absolutely love them, but I really don't use them more than once a year because they are kind of bad. If you use them, you'll get teeth sensitivity and they're like bad for your enamel over time and stuff. But that is really how I keep my teeth white. I've never had a professional whitening service done. I just use Crest white strips. And then this is like my toothpaste of life. It's ULTRABRITE. You can get it at Walmart, Target, like you can get it at any supermarket or drugstore. It's very affordable and it really keeps my teeth white, and to the point where like after I use it, my teeth are noticeably white. It is not a toothpaste that you should be using every single day though, because it is quite abrasive. So again, whitening products just aren't really the best for your teeth because they do wear down enamel and they do increase teeth sensitivity. But if you have really stained teeth, then this will noticeably make your teeth whiter. And I use this once a week or every other week. It is not something that I use all the time. I literally bought this morning. Like I got up and I knew I was gonna film this video and I didn't have a tube of this because I used it up like a couple of weeks ago and I just haven't repurchased because I don't use it super frequently, because again, it will make your teeth more sensitive. But this is like my biggest secret, is this ULTRABRITE stuff. It really keeps my teeth white. You gotta get it if you want really white teeth. I know I have spoken about this on my channel before because I recommend the crap out of it to you guys. It's VIVISCAL. This is a hair supplement. It's like a multivitamin for your hair. But this stuff really helped me out. I've been taking it regularly for maybe 2 years at this point. When you first start taking it, you do take 2 pills a day. Now, since I'm just kind of maintaining, I take 1 pill a day. And one of the biggest problems for me, because I have really thick, heavy hair, when I would wear my hair in ponytails all the time, I started having really bad hair loss around, like it was somewhere like up in here. Like I pretty much had complete bald patches right here. Now I have like baby hair growing. Oh, my armpits, I hate showing them on camera. But yeah, like this was like completely bare skin a while ago and I was freaking out. I always had to fill in my hairline with eyeshadow. I don't have to do that anymore because all my hairline grew back, and I'm just really happy about my hairline. Like it all came back. One of the biggest things I do though is I don't wear my hair in slicked back or really high ponytails as frequently anymore, because that was the main contributor to the reason why I started getting bald patches around my hairline. But I'm not even kidding. Within like 6 months of starting to take VIVISCAL, the baby hair started growing back. My hair started growing back just as full as it always had been. In terms of the lengths of my hair, I didn't really have that many problems like with, this hair out here. But the thinner and softer hairs around my hairline were really starting to suffer from me wearing my hair up in ponytails all the time. And at that point, my hair was really long, so it was like double heavy, and it just started breaking my hair up around the hairline. The VIVISCAL brought it back. I really swear by this stuff because I was looking at like old videos of myself where I used to have to fill in my hairline, and now that when I wear my hair back, I'm like, oh my God, you can like really tell that the hair actually grew back. So big lifesaver. Wish someone told me about this, but I ended up just Googling like best hair supplements. So this definitely deserves more recognition because it grew the broken hair, and essentially like I thought I was just gonna have bald patches for the rest of my life, and this grew my hair back. Another major hair secret, tape-in extensions. So I don't have them in my hair anymore, but I wore them for about 6 to 8 months, about a year ago. You guys remember my hair was like super long and I had really bleached hair, and basically I burned off completely these like front pieces of hair. There was like no hair here. You know, I had the bald spot right there. So the front of my hair was just very barren, and it kind of got mulletish at a point because it was so short in the front and then just had like no hair, and then all the hair in the back was healthy. But I really took the front framing pieces of my hair to the next level because I really just like bleached them as light as I could possibly go, so that I had those like bright face framing blonde pieces, and then in turn ruined my hair out. It's growing out now, obviously, like you can see, it's grown out a lot more. But to kind of offset that, for like I said, 6 to 8 months I was wearing tape-in extensions, and these are Bombay hair tape-in extensions. I wore one on each side, and they were cut to be framing. Now they're like a little bit, see, they're kind of shorter than my hair is right now, but when my hair was long they were kind of layered to fit this section of my front of my hair. And again, like, this is why I'm glad I'm doing this video, because I could just never find the right opportunity to include things like this into the video. Anyway, so I just got these from Bombay Hair. I would buy the tape, the extension tape off of Amazon. All you do is put the adhesive tape on the insides of these, and then you take a small bit of your own hair and you basically sandwich them in place. They will last you anywhere from 3 weeks to maybe 6 weeks, depending on how fast your hair grows. You just take some extension tape remover, replace it, because they grow out with your hair. So that's really nice. They look super natural. No one ever knew, or no one ever like asked if I, you know, had extensions in, because you can't really see the weft at the top. So they're really nice, really discreet. Of course I told like my friends and stuff, I would be like, oh yeah, I got tape-ins and stuff, but it's not a secret. It's just, you don't want the everyday person passing you on the street to know that you have like tape-in extensions. So they're really nice, really discreet, look very natural. And like I said, I just wore one on each side, and it really made the biggest difference and really helped my hair grow back out. So I save these in case I ever want to use them again. Another thing that I wish that somebody had told me about way sooner is lash serum. I've done an entire video on lash serum, so definitely check that out. You guys are always asking about the lash serum, and I still stand by my favorite being RETINOLS Advanced, but I've also been using Grande Lash MD for probably like the past 2 months, and I really like this as well. So I'll just kind of switch between the two because my RETINOLS is still full, so I don't want to waste it. So some nights use this, some nights use that. But really, I just wish that I had known about this sooner in my life, because if I had known that I could use something that would make my own natural lashes grow and get so long and full, I would have done it like at a younger age, because I look back at some of my photos and I used to wear such, you know, thick, dramatic false lashes, and I feel like on a smaller eye type, especially like with my eye shape, you know, being half Asian, I have like a really hooded eye, and my eyes are just smaller. It just looked borderline like cheesy, tacky, like it just didn't look good, but I thought that it did because I was so desperate to get longer eyelashes. And if I had known about serums, I would have tried these way longer. I know they are a little bit more pricey, but the drugstore does have some really great ones. I've tried the one from Rimmel and Maybelline. I like those as well. So if you're not ready to, you know, maybe invest in one of these, definitely the drugstore does have some that will still grow your lashes and condition them. But I think that they make the biggest difference, and especially for somebody who doesn't want to like spend a lot of money or time committing to lash extensions, lash serums are the way to go. And then you don't have to deal with, you know, making appointments and getting, you know, lash extension fills and all of that, because it's just something that you work into your routine every single night. within a couple weeks, you'll start seeing a difference. Give it 3 months and you'll really see a major, major difference in your eyelashes. So I wish that I had known about eyelash serums, and they are like one of the best things that I think that you can add into your routine because they will grow your lashes. I also really think that retinol is one of the best things that you guys can start doing. It's preventative, and if you can get a tretinoin prescription from your dermatologist, that is like the best. I have a tretinoin prescription, but I also, you know, wanted to mention some of my other favorite retinols. Again, this is like definitely something that you perhaps we'll have to splurge a little bit more on, but it's one of those things that really makes a big difference. It's gonna prevent wrinkles, it's gonna, you know, help with your skin elasticity, and it's just gonna keep you looking younger longer. So definitely something that I wish some more people talked about, but I personally have not yet had, I've never even had a professional facial yet in my life, but I haven't, you know, done Botox or fillers or anything. There's nothing wrong with that. When I reach that age and I do start getting Botox and filler, I will make videos about it. Like, I will be transparent with you guys, but I don't have that yet. And I would like to think that my skin is still doing well. So I think that it comes down to skincare, and retinols are really great. So one of my personal favorites is the Kate Somerville. This one is vitamin C and retinol, and it's very potent, and you only use it at night. It retexturizes the skin, helps with acne, scarring, and just overall the firmness and, like I said, elasticity of your skin. So this one is very powerful, but very good. And recently I have also been trying the one from Obagi. Now the one that I have is 0.5. There's different levels of this retinol as well. So you can go all the way from a little bit weaker and kind of gradually work your way up to getting the most powerful version of this retinol. But retinol, I cannot stress it to you guys enough. I really think it is what keeps my skin looking as good as it does. I do not use these on the same nights that I use prescription tretinoin. So if I'm using the prescription tretinoin, I won't use either of these, but I'll go like a couple months without using the prescription tretinoin because I like these just as much. Like, they are really good. So you don't need a prescription to get, you know, the benefits of retinol. You can find them at Sephora and Ulta. All right, this is another one that I wish someone had really, I guess, pushed on me at a younger age. Sunscreen. So obviously, like, my parents would always say, you need to wear sunscreen so you don't get skin cancer, you need to wear sunscreen so you don't get a sunburn, things like that. But I almost wish that they had pushed it in the way of saying that, you know, your skin will age faster from the sun, you'll get sunspots, you'll get freckles that you never had before, so on and so forth. Like, I wish that someone had more so instilled that in me at a younger age, that sunscreen is also a preventative aging measure, rather than, I know it's extreme, you know, it's important to prevent against sunburns and skin cancer and things like that, but also it keeps your skin looking younger. When I was in high school and, you know, like late teens, early 20s, I was obsessed with getting as dark as I could get for the summer, and that's so bad. And I would do like the tanning oils and stuff. Never did tanning beds, but would do like tanning oils and things and just lay out for hours with my friends and just see who could get the darkest. And we have like tanning contests. That is so stupid. But we would like see who could get the darkest at the end of the day from being at the beach. And I'm like, now I think of that and I cringe, because these past few summers of my life, I've really, I've only done spray tans. I've really avoided going out in the sun, letting my skin get, you know, too dark or too much sun. And I've really stressed wearing facial sunscreen every single day. I definitely made that a really important habit. And I love this one from Supergoop, but you can use any face sunscreen that you like. This one's my favorite, the everyday sunscreen, and I also really like the one that comes in the tub. But I do notice now that I'm getting older, I'm getting like freckles that I never had before. I've always had these little freckles around my eyes, and I've always had like little freckles around my nose since I was a child. But I'm starting to notice that I'm starting to get freckles like in this area, which I never had before, and I have some around my mouth as well that for a while I thought was hyperpigmentation, but I'm noticing that they're just freckles. So little parts of my face are starting to get freckles. That's sun damage, and I just want to prevent that from getting any worse then I know it could potentially already be, because a lot of sun damage is underlying. So you might be young and thinking, I don't have any sun damage and I never wear sunscreen. But once you start getting older, those sun damage areas will start becoming more prominent and getting more pigmented, and it's just not fun. So if I can stress it to you, like I wish somebody had stressed it to me, I would stress to you guys, sunscreen. It's really gonna keep you looking younger, longer, and it's so important. Like, wear your sunscreen. I also think you can really save yourself some money by coloring your own hair. I have pretty much always colored my own hair. If I screw it up, I don't think it's the end of the world. Color Oops is my best friend. And, you know, I've had a couple, you know, accidents where like the shade didn't turn out the way that I thought it was. Color Oopsed it, fixed it, on with my life. Especially if you guys are coloring your hair brunette. I think it has the least room for mess up if you do a brunette shade. Obviously, if you are bleaching your hair or completely changing the color of your hair and you want a lot of different tones and all of that, then yes, it makes more sense to go to a stylist. But if you are coloring your hair one shade of brunette, I think doing it yourself is gonna save you a lot of time and money. And I always do my own hair. Even when I bleach it and stuff, I don't care if it doesn't look perfect, because I do it myself. I get to stay at home. I get to drink Diet Coke, watch Real Housewives. I get to like do whatever I want when I'm coloring my hair. So I like the leisure of coloring my own hair at home. And I also color all of my friends' hair too. So, I mean, they trust me. And I haven't like had anybody cry or say that I ruined their hair. So I think dyeing your hair brunette is fine. So a few of my personal favorite hair color brands right now. I've been loving the L'Oreal Preference Mega Browns. This was the one that I used. It's BR2, which is level 6 caramel. This is the lighter brown shade that I had going on for a while when my base was really, really light. This was that light caramel brown shade that I had as my base. It's several shades lighter than my natural hair color. So I quit using this because I had to recolor my hair too frequently because it was just so drastic and the roots it looked weird. So I love that shade. Just didn't like how often I had to redo my roots because they were growing. Next, other favorite that I used one of the last times, it was the Ion Color Brilliance, the one in the gold box and tube. This stuff is amazing. Obviously, when you guys buy these from Sally's, you have to buy the developer as well. I use a volume 20 when I use both of these. And then the shade that I have right now is a dark chocolate brown, which was from L'Oreal Preference. This is a box dye and I was actually really happy with it. This is, I think, 4AR. I'll put a picture of the actual box that I used, but it was the L'Oreal Preference box. I really liked it. When I color my hair, the first couple days it looks very black, and then, you know, after you wash it, it turns into like its true shade. So every time I dye it and then I post a picture, you guys are always like, whoa, did you dye your hair black? It just looks black for like 2 or 3 days and then it turns into its actual brunette shade. So yeah, coloring your own hair, I think, just takes the stress out of having to do hair. All right, guys, those are all of my beauty secrets. I hate that. I want to say something else, but these are like, you know, just things that I wish I had known about sooner, things that I don't necessarily always create videos and content where I can like easily work these into the video. So that's why I wanted to really do this video, just sharing stuff with you guys that I may not have ever spoke about on my channel and really think could help some of you guys out as much as they helped me, and just like some big tips and just things that have changed the game for me that I hope will change the game for you as well. I want to do some more videos like this, like I said, like kind of like beauty-ish, but not like a full-blown tutorial. And I have fun filming this because I feel like even though I love filming tutorials and things like that, like I think even you guys get tutorialed out and not everybody wants to see a tutorial or a review every time. Like, it's fun to switch it up a little bit. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I will list and link all of these in the description box down below for you. If you have any questions regarding any of these things, please feel free to hit me up in the comments down below. I will always do my best to help you guys. Please subscribe and come follow me on Instagram if you didn't earlier. Let me know if you liked this video and if you want to see more videos like this one. I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know some of your biggest secrets as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. It really means a lot to me. Bye guys.